I think MAGA and the domestic terror threat is much more worrisome than any foreign threat we could face. I think that in these 20 years, just to add on to what David was just talking about, we've seen a lot of what I think of as one giant step forward and then two giant steps back. One giant step forward was the election of Barack Obama as president of the United States, first black president. But a huge step back was the election of Donald Trump as president. Another huge step forward, the election of Joe Biden as president of the United States. Another huge step forward, marriage equality. But another huge step back, to my mind, one was the fact that even though Donald Trump lost election, he got 12 million more votes than he did in 2016. So it just highlights the divisions within the country. And then the ultimate step back, January 6th. My colleague Carlos Lozado said this morning on television that how ironic it is that on September 11th, there were reports that the plane that went down in Shanksville was headed to the Capitol, headed to crash into the Capitol. And yet at almost 20 years later, the Capitol was ransacked by domestic terrorists who lay siege to the U.S. Capitol at a time when the members of Congress was certifying the last election. That was, to my mind, the ultimate step back. And to your point about, the world turning away from democracy, we have that issue here at home right now.
So, Jonathan, you see it. What I hear you saying is that other forces have changed politics more since 9/11 than 9/11.
Oh, I think so. I think MAGA and the domestic terror threat is much more worrisome than any foreign threat we could face.